Give me a minute and let's talk about National Security Council John Kirby's comments during the press briefing, the daily press briefing in Washington, D.C. yesterday. The good news is that the United States is going to fast track the delivery of air defense missiles, Patriot missiles, to Ukraine. They're not going to, manufacturers of Patriot missiles in the United States will not be able to accept new orders from overseas clients until Ukraine has everything it needs. Manufacturers of Patriot missiles in the United States will actually suborn their contracted commitments to nations like Switzerland, who ordered 85 missiles, about $340 million worth of missiles. And the Swiss government's delivery will be delayed until Ukraine is equipped. Now, there are a couple of things about this. It's about time. A. B. The damage is already done. 80% of the thermal power plants in this country are destroyed because they didn't have the air defense. This is what we mean when we say that the cost of not defending this country is going to be far more in the long run than the cost of defending it. Now we're in a situation where winter is coming and the people don't have heat. The people are not going to have heat. It's going to be a problem. Also, while this is good news, I'm not saying that it's not, and I'm not saying that the Ukrainians aren't grateful. They are grateful, at the people I talk to anyway. But it's not enough. It's not enough. We have to have a no-fly zone west of the Dnipro. If this country is to survive, if it is to have a chance, we got to stop these attacks against civilian infrastructure. Look, the Russians aren't targeting military bases and military installations and military equipment in Western Ukraine. They're just not. They destroyed 500,000 tons of food in Odessa. They've leveled the energy infrastructure, destroyed the heating for the civilian population. This is a terror campaign led by terrorist gangsters. Make no mistake. That's what it is. The only thing is, these particular gangsters happen to have 6,000 nuclear weapons, so we're all afraid of them. Fuck that. Enough of this nonsense. You look at the meat grinder that's going on up there in Kharkiv, and we just got permission for the Ukrainians to fire across the border. This is insanity. This is insanity and weakness. And Putin loves it. It's oxygen to the Kremlin. The more we prevaricate on this. And the more we prevaricate on this, the more that it's going to cost us in the long run. I say enough is enough. Let's get our shit together. Let's get a no-fly zone west of the Dnipro and protect this country so that it can fight the fight that we don't have to. It's only the Ukrainians that are bleeding in the defense of liberty right now. And at the very least, we should be there to support them. Big shout out to one of the main pillars of support of this channel and Patreon member Cheyenne, who if you spend any time in my lives, you know leads the moderator group, along with Vanetta Larrett. And while this video is dedicated to Cheyenne, it's worth mentioning, too, that we wouldn't have a channel without Cheyenne and Vanetta. It's just that simple. So, ladies, you have my deep gratitude for everything you do around here. And if you want a video shout out like Cheyenne and Vanetta get every month, join the Patreon at the $30 level or higher. Thanks.